Its thin leaves never lose their green color, and its trunk stretches upward at its will. Integrity, principle, loyalty, and eternal life are symbolized by the pine tree. Three artists working in different media tell the story of the pine.
이 나무같이 이제 거의 신송의 단계까지 올라왔는 이런 나무는 인간의 소망을 하늘에 전하는 이게 이제 통로구슬이라는 거라. 이런 나무는 반드시 이제 예를 지내고 그래 이제 사진을 찍으면은 그 소나무가 사진이 잘 되고 모델이 잘 돼준다니까. 항상 또 왔네.
The more he sought, the more difficult it became. Finding tall pine trees was an arduous task. The scholars of Chosun projected their spirit onto pine trees. He looks for a place to plant the tree in an empty field. The wind escapes between the needles and calls the clouds. The brush comes alive and never stops. The pine appears from the end of the brush as if it had been hiding there all along. The pine branches know when to look back. It's about the humility to constantly see where it is standing, how high it is. In a village, a forest of people, pine trees and people coexist. This place will become the motive for graffiti artist Choi Gun's Pine Tree Project. All of the villagers have a pine tree growing with them. The pine trees were there before the village was created. During the Korean War, people built their houses relying on the pine trees. The pine trees consented. What are the conditions for coexistence? A respect for its belonging there as much as people belong there. A unique energy comes from a pine forest. Modern scientists call it phytoncide, but even in an era without science, people felt and followed that energy. The coexistence of pine trees and people was maintained in that faith. Koreans sought to train their minds through pine trees and learn the ways of the heavens. When a pine enters a brush and moves it, it comes alive and refuses to stop. All people have a tree in their hearts. In the hearts of Koreans, pine trees soar.